Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with freebets.com, Empire Fight Store, Forge Irish Stout, Eddie Hearn. Let's just start with what we saw at the end of that weigh-in. Conor Benn, Manny Pacquiao, the media attention, everything's going off. This is a big fight, and it just talks to me about it.
Yeah, it's a huge fight. Look, I mean, we've got to worry about Friday night. That's all that matters. That's one potentially for the future, but right now it's all about Friday night, Joshua against Ngannou, and you know, we'll see what happens. The other stuff is, there's talks ongoing.
Well, I spoke to Conor earlier, and he said, look, providing things go well, this is the next fight, definitely. Could we see this fight announced at the weekend, potentially?
Who knows? Who knows?
Right, I've got a feeling we're not going to get much more on this, so let's go on to the main event. You were at Turkey's house. I want to speak to you about the tension between Fury and Ngannou. From the horse's mouth, what actually happened?
Tyson Fury stuck it on him, really. And you know, he didn't like what Francis Ngannou said. He called him out on it. Francis was a little bit shocked. I think that might have been the reaction of what you saw at the press conference as well. But you know, Tyson was Tyson. Spoke up his mind, and off they went.
Anthony Joshua, the implications for this fight are huge. I know how close you two are, that bond you've had, the loyalty for years. Now the fight's getting closer. How nervous are you?
He's a big lump. I've said it all along. You know, 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100, AJ should be beating Francis Ngannou. But we all know the power that he carries. He's 20 pounds heavier than AJ. You know he's going to let his hands go, but he will have slow feet. He's not that good a boxer, but he's very dangerous, and mentally he's very strong, and AJ's got to stay switched on.
You just said mentally strong there. Obviously, an old friend of yours, Froch, come out and said mentally fragile, and this is it if he loses. Obviously, I know you're not going to maybe agree with that, but what do you make of them comments?
You know, Carl's Carl. I think AJ's shown very much so that he's extremely mentally strong over the years, and particularly now. You know, I think he had that moment in his career where he's doubting himself a little bit. It wasn't because of his ability, just because tactically and his setup, I think, wasn't right. He was finding the best situation for him, finding the best style for him, and I think he's done it. And I think he's very confident right now. And I've always said, when he's got the confidence and his game plan strong, he'll do the business.
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. Apparently that's been announced. I mean, like, just give us your thoughts. I've not said it's an exhibition, which is a little bit concerning. What do you think?
You know, look, I think you're asking the wrong person, because I'm a hardcore boxing fan. So for me, it's very sad, but it's a big event. I mean, you know, obviously great to see Netflix involved in boxing. Mike Tyson's nearly 60, but I understand that people are going to watch it. So
fuck off. Let me get my interview.
So yeah, I think we'll see what happens.
So you wouldn't ever get involved in an event like that?
What, with a 60-year-old Mike Tyson? No.
Not good for the sport, or is it a concern for yourself?
Sport, is it? It's not boxing. It's entertainment, and that's fine. I get it. It's going to do big numbers. People are going to tune in. I'm not going to hate on it. Just for me as a fight fan who probably idolised Mike Tyson growing up, to see him fighting, you know, especially someone like Jake Paul at whatever he is, 57, 58 years old, not for me.
Katie Taylor, Chantelle Cameron, that's still rolling on. Chantelle's come out and said she accepted less money. I'm surprised that Katie's got an alternate route. What do you make of that? Why are we not seeing the trilogy?
We may. We definitely will. It's just whether we'll see it in May or not.
How come it's not next?
Money, timing, other options that have appeared suddenly that might motivate Katie Taylor a little bit more. Fresh challenges, new offers, lots of stuff.
You don't want to see that third one just to finish that chapter?
As I said, you'll 100% see the third one. It's just whether you see it in May or not.
What's the alternates to that then, if you're not going to go down that road? What's a bigger offer? Serrano?
We'll see.
Go on, Eddie, I appreciate your time.